Hey everybody, welcome to our first TCE Pre-Summit live kickoff. We're very excited about what's going to be happening today. Hey, I am your career engineer. Don't get anxious. Get prepared here on live just about everywhere where we exist. And let me share with you about what that's all about. And we're just really excited about this. Right now, we're sharing this in live stream. We're broadcasting this to our LinkedIn Live. What's up, LinkedIn peeps? We're broadcasting this to our Facebook Live. We're broadcasting YouTube. And you can catch this at tcenow.com, our website, tcenow.com, and join us in the conversation. This is our first kickoff. We're going to do this every second Thursday. October is our first one. We're going to do one in November, and we're going to do another one in December. And why? We want to be able to be a help. To help folks with hope, to help you not get anxious, get prepared in your career, life, and business. And that's what it's all about. And why simply this is because it's time for next. I have been talking about it's time for next since January 3rd of this year. And once we were talking about that, of course, COVID showed up and all the things that COVID, still navigating and pivoting and shifting and doing all we can in our career, our lives, and our business to keep the lights on and keep the cupboards full and keep our sanity. So we're going to have our TCE Summit, which is going to be coming up in January 2nd on 2020, the day after New Year's Day. Why? Because it's time for next. And I'm going to talk more about that. And actually, we have a little commercial about so you can see why we're doing it. I normally do the TCE Summit like this time of the year, but come on, it's COVID. So I wasn't going to I'd love to break bread with you guys at the ocean front in a hotel and do all the things we used to do. But we have to do things a little differently. And I'm going to do this because of all the chaos around here. But how could I? In fact, it was one of you, and I want to just thank the person knows who they are, who was sort of shocked that I was thinking about sitting it out this year. I was even considering not doing something this year. So I got to give it up to them. I was like, you know what? You make sense. This is right. We shouldn't. We're going to keep forward and do what we do. So with that being said, I decided to go ahead and bring this here to next year, and we're going to help folks. So tonight, today, and again, the second Thursday of November, the second Thursday of December, is your opportunity to ask me anything. I mean, how can I help your career? What can I do to help your business? We're going to be together for about a half hour. I have allotted some time for questions or answers and things of that nature. If you have some, you want to get it in there. We also may surprise you with some folks who are so excited about the folks who have agreed to come out on a Saturday. This is what really rocks me, on Saturday, to bring you career, life, and business intelligence. I mean, we're going to bring the mountain to you. You want to know what employers are looking for? We're going to talk about what they're looking for. You know how? We're going to bring folk that hire folk. We're going to bring folk who manage folk. We're going to bring entrepreneurs who've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, got the bumper sticker. Let's see, what else do they have? Bumper sticker, T-shirt, the hat, you know where I'm coming from. They've done it. They've been there, and they're also ready to move and shift for next. So we want to make sure that you guys, you know what's going on. The summit, no doubt, TCESummit.com. Check it out. Just go ahead and check it out. See what's about. January 2nd, get in the room. It will be virtual, but it's going to be TCE'd. And what that means is, hey, don't get anxious, get prepared. That's what we're all about. We're also big on high tech and high touch. I've got to have engagement. We've got to be human as we're doing all this shifting. So I'm so excited about what's going on. And again, we're going to share with you guys a little bit of what is. So right now, if you'd like to, feel free to invite others. Let me share with you a couple things that we're doing to help folks, okay? Just to help everyone. We're all, who doesn't want some help, right? Who doesn't help? Feel free to invite others, share this broadcast with others and things of that nature. Let me share with you a couple of things that we are doing to definitely help folks to get the information, to get the connections, job opportunities, career tips and tricks, let's see, business tips, business do's and don'ts, all those things right now so that we can be ready for next. Because you know what? Next is coming. In fact, never stops, right? Next never stops. So why should you? Okay, next never stops. So again, we want to thank you guys for being here. And again, if you're watching us on LinkedIn, go ahead and comment. Thank you so much, Brother Harrison, for tuning in and being a great supporter with us here tonight. But if you have a question or a comment or want to ask me anything about me being a career engineer, how do I do this? Obviously, I help people with career re-engineering. Yes, I help entrepreneurs to move forward. And what gives me the basis of the crack? Let me tell you why. I've made 26 ridiculous, stupid, unheard of, I don't know why I did that, mistakes in business myself, okay? Myself. And on 27, I got smart. I got smart on number 27. So I often call myself God's personal guinea pig on what not to do and what to do as an entrepreneur, whether you're making something on your kitchen table, you got an idea in your head and you're trying to get out, or how you're engaging technology into your world. So that's where we come from. And unlike others, my whole thing I do is organic. It's mine. We help people to grow. But one thing you can do to grow right away, definitely every Friday at 9 o'clock, we have our, we call it TCE News. And I wait till 9:05 to send it out to y'all. But you can get your copy in your inbox right there at subscribe.tcenow.com, subscribe.tcenow.com, and it will get in your email box. You can subscribe, unsubscribe anytime you want. No worries. It's all good. But why would you want to? We average about 50,000 job leads every week, and that's not a mistake. I say 50,000. That's what I'm talking about. National opportunities and things of that nature as well on our boards, highlighting some of the companies that are hiring now, giving you some tips and tricks on what you can do to take care of your family and to take care of yourself. That's very important too. Those of you in the 757 where I'm here, jobs.tcenow.com, check out that site. It's our partnership with the America's Job Bank. And what I did with that site, to be quite frank, one thing I do like about it, there's a lot of things I like about it, but we actually are partnered with America's Job Bank. And what I did for my 757 area, okay, just for my, for my peeps over here, is I had it open. I have it. What's the word I'm looking for? I have it set up. Low tech word, right? I have it set up to only post jobs that opened up today. So one thing that's a little different about that particular thing, if you go to jobs.tcenow.com, again, you get a filter for what you're looking for. It'll put out some ditch digger jobs and some rocket scientist jobs. You got to filter it. But it's things that opened up today per our partnership with America's Job Bank. So if you know folks who are anxious and they don't want to be anxious anymore, they want to be prepared, we can definitely be a blessing to them. We can definitely help. And that's one reason why we're here. One thing I also want to do is to make sure, again, if you have a question, feel free to put in the chat. Like I said, I am doing what I call a triple cast tonight with LinkedIn, which is What's Up LinkedIn. I'll be back and do some things solo for you at another time, also on Facebook and also on YouTube. But we're also broadcasting directly on my website too. So those of you who, if you're enjoying this, you can definitely go to or even next time when we do this in November, right from my website, tcenow.com, and watch it from your mobile device or whatever works for you. That works for me. So I'm going to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, oh, I love it. So again, if you have a comment, you want us to, we can feature you right here as well. So I want to say thank you for saying, looking forward to the event. We appreciate it. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you are watching with us. So again, I am your career engineer. Don't get anxious, get prepared. Our first beta of this, and we're so glad to be able to do this and share some information with you tonight. And again, TCE Now is where I'm parked. It's kind of where I live, the things we like to do. But we want to make sure, I'm going to just leave this one up here about the summit so that anyone can know things about it. Now, I've got my handy dandy, you guys know, I call it my second brain. And I have shared with folks, if folks would like to send me some information or ask me some questions, I will do what I can to answer some questions. Now, if you're in the 757, what I did on Monday, again, you should tune in every Monday if you're in the 757 live and check us out on, I love it when people that you guys know how to find me, to check us out on Wavy and Fox 43. I come up there and I'm very honored and humbled to do so. To share career tips and business tips. And we talked about who's hiring, right? Who's hiring right now, right? Who's hiring? Because everyone is, I understand it's we are in the situation that we're in, but, everyone wants to know who's hiring. So we shared about, because you guys heard about Amazon doing their 100,000 opportunities nationwide. In fact, in my newsletter tomorrow, I saw that Amazon is actually going to do a bonus, some bonuses, some bonuses for folks. I mean, sign-on bonuses, okay, for folks to help them with what they're going to do for the season. And a lot of, even these are quote unquote seasonal jobs that people, all the essential people are hiring stuff. They're at least trying to separate themselves from their competition, which is UPS and FedEx and United States Postal Service and everybody else who are also doing summer hires. So not summer hires, but what I call seasonal hires. So by all means, if you know folks who are in that situation and they're looking to do something different, make sure. Hold on. Make sure you let them know. I mean, you guys have heard on the news, but our subscription, the subscribe.tcenow.com, subscribe.tcenow.com, we're going to share those jobs and more, not just the essential, the essential things. We're talking about major employers and those who are hiring, and the white collar jobs and the blue collar jobs, things that are available. And if you have what's good to go for it. If you have what it takes to go for it, go for it. So we'll be sharing all of that there. And again, I'm looking at my comments here on LinkedIn. I think it's really cool. This is actually our first LinkedIn. I've been an official LinkedIn broadcaster for a while, but just want to play in this space tonight. And I'm glad to be here. And I don't know how long it takes for people to know we're here, but that's all good. So let me see. I'm checking some more comments. And again, feel free to share. If you're watching us, I know you can probably catch it. I know he said, did you say bonuses? Yeah, there's some. And we're going to have this tomorrow in our newsletter. So definitely hit up Career News, subscribe.tcenow.com. And I also believe that when you do join our newsletter, and again, I'm just giving you guys some things that we've got going on because we really want to help. And I mean, I get calls Mondays and Fridays with the most disturbing news as a career strategist or been a strategist. That's Mondays and Fridays. Fridays are famous for layoffs. Mondays are famous for surprises. And those are tough days. Those are tough days for a lot of folks. Okay, those are tough days. So we send ours out on Friday so that we can do what we can to help folks to get those jobs and get hired. So if you know someone in those situations, let them know about what we're doing so we can help with them getting the job leads, as well as the interview tips, as well as you businesses. Please know, entrepreneurs, I love you. You're you guys you're part of me, right? So the thing about it is procurement and contracting. And come on, we know small businesses have been impacted. Some folks have made a lot of good money right now, and that's great. But others have been impacted. So if that is you, okay, if you have been impacted, we want you to be able to, come on, square those shoulders, know where to go for resources and help, know what you need to do a little differently this go around, some things you can do differently, and to be a part of know what you need to do to get together. You can tell that I'm looking at another device, right? Can you tell how that happens, right? And it's okay. It happens. So I'm kind of looking at some things that folks are bringing to our attention, and we're working it out. So anyways, again, I'm your career engineer, Francina Harrison. Again, live, this is our pre-summit kickoff. This is something that we're doing right now. We're going to do it second. We're streaming in 4 places at one time, which I'm loving. I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to catch the video later. But I'm live on my website, tcenow.com. Make sure you get our newsletter on Friday so you can know everything that's going on. Very important. And of course, we're talking all things, TCE Summit right now. But I will take your questions. I will take your comments. If you have a question about business, a career, I mean, some of you know my other story about what I did, and something happened to me back in 2016, and what we're doing to come out of it, right? You can tell my hair is a little different today, and that kind of thing. So again, career engineer right here. Don't just get prepared. I do want to show you guys some things too. I'm going to play with a whole lot of toys here, but if you do have a question, no, seriously, if you have a career question, let me know. I'd love to answer it for you. And again, I'm seeing all my LinkedIn comments, and I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to see the other ones. I'll deal with that, I guess, at another time. I'll figure that out. That's kind of interesting. I'm seeing all the ones on LinkedIn. But again, we are doing a triple broadcast, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook Live and a watch party and live streaming live from my website at the same time. So, I'm very excited about that. But let me share something that someone had asked me about careers, like how do you stay motivated? It was a very, very important question. It was a very good question too, because, there's so much happening. I mean, there's so much going on, and some folks are losing their fire, losing your fire. And right now you can't do that. We all know that we can't do that, but you've got to find a place. You got to find places and spaces where you can get your joy back. How about that? I'll put it there, where you get your joy back, And again, the TCE Summit, our theme is it's time for next. That's what a part of this is. It's not, we got to work, we got to pay our bills, we got to keep the cupboards full and the lights on, right? I'm big on those two things. But on the same token as well, we've got to have some joy in what we do from 9 to 5 and 5 to 9. If not, why are you doing it? You can do anything you want. You can be, again, the ditch digger, have, nothing wrong with a good day's work. You can be the rocket scientist. But everywhere you're going to put your hands to the plow, shouldn't you have some joy with it? Shouldn't it be the thing that you do to help you get to next? And do you know what next is for you? Have you thought about it, what your next is? A lot of folks, take this big old global picture. Well, next is this or next is, for real, like even next week, what's your next? What's your next now? Because your next never stops. But what happens to a lot of us in the 9 to 5 and 5 to 9, or dreaming or thinking about these big goals or whatever, sometimes we just haven't kept it real simple. Like, yo, what's my next? What's that next step? What's my next plan? What's my next car? What's your next? And all I'm saying is it is time for next. And if you want to get your next, you want to, and your next is not just some tangible thing. We're talking here mind, body, spirit, soul, hallelujah next, okay? So I think it's important that we think about that and take some steps to get there. Again, take some steps to get there. So let me check some comments here. And again, I want to thank you. And I want to push a button, but I'm afraid to push. Okay, I'm not going to push that button. I'm good. I'm good, all these buttons. But again, I hope I'm doing well. I believe I see some comments. Oh, I like this. I'm going to put this on the board. I love it. Put some wood on your fire. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Put some wood on your fire. I love it. I love it. Put some, you know what? And even beyond putting wood on the fire, you better get you some wood. Sometimes we just got to go right there. So again, I'm your career engineer. Remember, check out the TCE Summit. We want you to get down. And I'm going to actually make a pause for the cause here and say, again, if you have a question, I'd love to answer it. Again, watch party folks, I'm saying, what's up? What's up? Those of you that are watching, again, put your comments in there. I can comment. If you have a question for me, I definitely want to hear it, and I want to answer them. A career question, business question, please put it here. We're going to do this once a month, again, as we get ready for our summit. So until I get you guys to do that, and again, I want to say hi to folks who are out there. Some of you are tagging me, and I'm trying to use this other device, right, to see everything that's going on. But I thank you guys on YouTube. I thank you watching, those of you watching on our website, those of you watching on Facebook. You guys are crushing it. I thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So guess what? I'm going to do I will show you guys, and again, I've talked about the summit a little bit, but I want to show you the summit. So if you'll indulge me for about 67 seconds. There's a reason, again, like I shared earlier, I wasn't going to do this because, hey, I was going out of the country, okay? I was going out of the country. And, yeah, my little trip got busted because of COVID, and I was feeling some kind of way. I was feeling some kind of way, y'all. And, the show, I was feeling some kind of way. And I decided, again, someone approached me like, how could you not do this? Like, this is what you do. We need you now. And I'm like, I don't want to. Who needs this extra, come on, and we've been doing Skyping folks in, we've been using Zoom, and Zoom came out. All this stuff is not new to us. We brought folks into our summits in the past from Germany, from Stanford, from New York City. It didn't matter, we can Skype you in, we can WebEx you in, no biggie. So how could the career engineer and the folks in my network and those of us that are all about building relationships and helping people to get to Monday mornings and putting some fire under your necks. How could we not do something? So January 2nd, this is what we're going to do. Don't go anywhere. Check this out and let me know what you think. Here we go.
And they're like, well, what is this about? So who is this for?
Anybody that wants to be successful, and however you define that, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's personal, anybody who wants to be successful, this is what this event is for.
Why is it so inspirational for people in the workplace?
Well, one of the things that Francina Harris, who's the originator and founder, what she's trying to do is build real relationships, but at the same time, the
experience of having to work, but also dealing with fighting cancer at the same time.
Oh yeah, that was pretty amazing. To watch her continue to work, because I was expecting to get an email that I'm going to take some time off. I hope you guys will understand this is what I'm going through. And I'm hearing, I'm looking at my emails, I'm looking at her, her Periscope, and she's here and she's there. So just the fact that she was able to maintain and even actually excel in the midst of that.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think, guys? What's a miracle in that particular video is that I got that thing under a certain size to be able to show it to you tonight. TCE Summit is time for next. I mean, I had to go through some things to get to a next, like right now. And, it's sometimes it's, what doesn't put you out makes you stronger. So you saw one of the last photos there. Again, my hair was a little different. Took my hair out tonight. Got to do some washing of the hair. That's an overshare for a live broadcast, but it's okay. It's real. That's who we are. But it's all about next. I mean, it's time. If 2020 has taught us anything, folks, come on now. I know I have to have some folks who've been through some things right about that. If 2020 has taught us anything, it has taught us that next is coming. And let 2020 be your school. I mean, we've had, I can see clearly now, 2020 perfect vision. That's why we're calling this actually our vision summit, not necessarily virtual, but vision, because we all need to see better so that we can do better, right? So it is time. I mean, if not now, when? When are you planning to make your move? When are you planning to shift gear? I mean, when are you planning, or when are you willing to activate your gifts and your talents that's inside? I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for another 2020? You waiting for COVID to leave? I mean, are we waiting for someone to give us the data girl or the data boy? Are we waiting for, what are we waiting for? Because like I shared in one of my posts, next never stops, but why did us? Next never stops, so why did us? So again, welcome to, this is what we call our TCE pre-summit kickoff. The summit is January 2nd. January 2nd, we're going to do it virtually, 100%. Invite you guys to come, but every second Thursday on a triple cast. Like I said, I'm broadcasting right now on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I'm doing a watch party, and I'm broadcasting live from my website, which is tcenow.com, that you guys are going to see in a moment, tcenow.com. So we will do this, and I will take your questions. You can put them in your chat. You can put them, you can come up here and put them here. I mean, whichever space you're watching on. We want to thank our LinkedIn folks. Here's a great, I'm gonna put this up. It's a great question here for our LinkedIn folks and my Facebook folks and my YouTube folks and my website folks and my watch party folks. I will answer any question. I said I'll be here for a half hour. We come on live at 6:30. We're done at 7, but I will allot 10 or 15 minutes to answer any questions. Has 2020 set the stage for you to focus on your next? 2020 has been a booty kicking. Let me just keep it real for a minute. I mean, I don't know about anybody else. I will only speak for your career engineer. It has been an eye opener. What I've often has said for some folks, 2020 has revealed much. And I'm not saying what has been revealed is all bad. I'm not saying that what has been revealed is all good. But what I do know is there's certain things I would never have done. And I just would never have done had I not had the pressure and the squeezing of 2020. And that's been my story, my truth. Had it not happened, some of the part, or stuff that, oh my God, all those OMG moments. I don't know if you've had any, but I know I had several OMG moments, okay? Those OMG moments helped me to look at what was here in the hands, what was here, okay, what's here in the heart, and helped me to shift to even do this summit, to say, okay, we're not going to do it the way we used to. We're going to do it 100% virtual, because I've been working in the virtual space ever since I've been a career engineer. That's not new for us. So 2020 has revealed much. It has revealed new skills and talents and high tech and high touch, but it's also revealed true human nature. I've also seen some things I thought I'd never see. And I've seen some things like, wow, how can I get me some of that? So yes, and so the point that for us, our whole brand thing was about 2020 time for next, and that's what we were all about, and what we were going to be doing at the summit this year, and all the things that we were going to do. And then when we did, I was like, whoa, wow, I had to learn some things and unlearn, oh boy, unlearn a lot of things so that I can get my next going. So let me show you guys a couple quick things that I want you to know, because again, we're going to do this, I'm going to go bam, that's what I'm going to say, bam, I love it. So this is, again, our summit, TCE Vision Summit. Let me tell you, that photo, I told you to use stuff in your hands, I'm behind the y'all. That's a photo taken by, that's Norfolk, Virginia, in case you don't know, and taken by someone local. Actually, my son's been he has been exploring photography, and look at that. He just likes to take pictures, and I just love the picture. I actually love the water, but I just love the picture. So use what's in your hands. Well, there we go. TCE Vision Summit. It's time for next. Is January 2nd, 2021. Share something else with you. Bam. You see that? That's me too. So let me. So this is. I want you guys to check this out. I'm going to put something up here in a moment. I found out, and I think some of you have seen. I am a nominee. I guess I should go like this. Hey, I'm a nominee, y'all. I'm a nominee for Jen Book. I want you to vote for me for excellence, right? We have until October 30th. We have until October 30th, and I'd love for you guys to vote for me. Okay, I'm going to tell you how you can vote for me. I'm going to tell you, here's how you do it. Bam! Right there. You can vote for me. I'm loving that bam thing. I think that might be my thing, y'all. I think I'm going to go with that. First, I guess I'll take this picture down. But I think I'm going to go bam. Doesn't someone do that for a show? Don't they go bam or something like that? But anyway, here's how you can vote for me, if you would be so kind. If you would be so kind. Vote.tcenow.com. And some of my folks have said you can vote over and over again. I don't know. I know they're kind of counting one person, one vote. But, but do check us out. Vote. I'm honored that I was considered. It's not something that I was nominated for. I mean, the corporation, Jen Book, nominated me. They said I met certain criteria, which was great. But how cool would it be to win? So vote.tcenow.com would be wonderful. If I can count on your vote, I would love it. It would mean the world to me. So thank you very much. If and support us there at vote.tcenow.com. Again, it's for the Jen Book Awards. Okay, it's definitely for the Jen Book Awards. Sometimes we need the squeezing to wake up and make the shift towards next. Yes. It's something about that squeeze. And there's something about that squeeze. And we're all going to get it. I have a saying, and I know some of you have heard me say it before. But when you squeeze an orange, a nice, juicy, fresh orange, the question is, what happens when you squeeze it? And what happens is what's on the inside is going to come out. And to me, that's what 2020 was all about. I mean, and we're still squeezing, right? I mean, if you squeeze a nice, fresh, ripe, perfect orange and you put pressure on it, whatever's on the inside is going to come out. Simple as that. Nothing. That's it. That's the name of the game. So the key becomes is are you going to be angry at the pressure? Or are you going to be upset about what comes out? Sometimes when we have pressure, maybe there's good stuff that's going to come out, right? Sometimes there's bad stuff, not so great stuff that's going to come out. At the end of the day, pressure doesn't not necessarily have to be the enemy. It's pressure. It's all it is, right? It's all it is. It's just pressure. So 2020 has been that squeeze for a lot of us. And And of course, I have something on that just made a little ping, but it's okay. Look at us. We're in month 10. We're working it out. We're still here. We're alive and kicking. And we pray for those who have lost. We've lost some we've lost some people in our family due to this terrible, terrible disease. And we're praying daily, and we're praying for those living with this disease. We're praying for you. And we're praying for more good days ahead and things of that nature, and for things for a cure, for a vaccine, all those things. But in the meantime, we have to still move forward. So it is time for next. So we do invite you again to be a part of what we're doing here at TCE. So make sure you check out all the things we've got going on. I'm going to put a couple of things back up here for you again. You can also catch this on replay, but TCESummit.com, go there, check it out. We have discounts for next is a discount for one of the tickets. I'm also wanting to I'm really going to pull off this really cool thing. We're just hoping we can do it. But I know I'm going to do it because me and Uber Eats have become quite connected lately. But wouldn't it be so cool to have lunch together while we're doing a virtual summit? We're gonna make that happen with one of our ways of registering as a VIP or a star. It's on a Saturday. I am so looking for. I'm so excited about it to the effect that as much as I'm comfortable using my technologies and virtual stuff and Skyping and Zooming and any other toy I can get my hands on, right? It's like this will make, again, the squeeze will make me to really go Uber on this stuff, to push Zoom to the limit, to push live streaming to the limit, to push the apps that you use to make things look good to the limit, and just to push because it's time for next. We cannot stay comfortable with now, where some of us are just stuck in now. And I'm not sure when you're going to, now the next means you have to do something. So that's what we're all about here. So again, any questions or comments, I want to thank those of you who tuned in to our inaugural presentation here. It is about 7:03. We're going to shoot this down, but I want to do a quick recap just for you so you can know how you can connect with me, how you can help someone that you may know who is in the market for looking for opportunities. Again, jobs.tce now is a space that we're partnered with America's Job Bank. You can click that link. Definitely is geared for the 757 because that's going to take care of home first. But you can look at it from any place. You can put your zip code in there and find all kind of goodies. But check that out. The jobs are posted daily. Those of you who are looking to get a little bit more information from us, definitely check us out. Get our newsletter. It comes out tomorrow, 9:05. Last week I had about 50,000 jobs. The week before I had about 50,000 jobs. I'm just saying. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Some 3 to 5 minutes to read it. And when you subscribe, I think you get a free gift too. But you can always unsubscribe. But why would you want to? And of course, we're talking all day long about the summit. Check it out. Go to the link, see what we're offering, TCE Now, and make sure on second Thursday of next month, you make sure that you're here. We'll be putting these, when we're going to go live up and about for you soon. But we'll be here answering your questions, doing what we can to help folks to not get anxious, but to be prepared. After all, that's what it's all about. Okay, so yeah, our inaugural broadcast, I'm so happy to be here to do this. Let me just double check a couple things, but again, if there's any questions or comments, someone says, when you squeeze, what's inside will come out. Absolutely, when you squeeze, what's inside will come out. So the ultimate question is, what you got on the inside? And are you ready to take it up or not? So listen, you guys have a blessed evening. Let me see. But again, if there's any questions, someone is texting me I just, in case someone has a question. So I'll ask, who has, before I start shutting it down, who has a career question? Is there an interview question? Is there a negotiation question? What is it that I can help you with while we're here tonight? I'm more than happy to do that. And remember, second Thursday, November, second Thursday, December, but January 2nd, be a part of the TCE Summit, and you can register at TCESummit.com. So let me know if you have a question. I will be more than happy to answer it. And I think there was one more thing I did want to show you guys. I know it was here, Robin says, thank you. Without Robin, hey, Robin watching me on LinkedIn. So yeah, so again, this type of technology, this is what we're talking about, guys. Only because it's COVID would be doing stuff like this, right? But it's okay. We're going to do it because we all have to step up and do it, all right? So I'm telling you, if you're one of my network members, I forgot to mention you guys. Thank you, Robin, for popping in and chatting. And again, feel free to share and invite folks. If you have a question, Robin or Tony, or those of you in my watch party, Angela, Vanessa, anyone, ask your question. I am serious, guys. I will take the time to be here and do this. This is why I'm here. You guys, I mean, some of you know my life, right? You know my life. You know that there's a lot on the plate. Look at my hair. It's just like a different. What y'all think? I took all my twists out for a little bit. I feel like I'm a little orphan Annie right here. But a lot. But I want, this is a genuine attempt to help and to share what we can. So I am really here to help out. Hey, WhatsApp? Oh, hey, see, WhatsApp. Another one, WhatsApp. Yes, she's going to WhatsApp me later. That's what's up, to put a bug in my ear. I love it. WhatsApp me. Those of you who know me know you can WhatsApp me too. I'm all about the WhatsApp. I'm all about the apps, y'all. It's about app life. That's what's up, app life. But I digress. I'm having too much fun on this process here. So again, for those of you who don't know how to find me, TCE Now is where I live and breathe, and I live there. And you can reach us anytime. So definitely check us out. But again, we're broadcasting live on my website too. So I'm really excited about that. So if there aren't anything to do, I want to go out on a high note with the course of video. I'm going to share one. I think it's kind of cool too, but I'd love to get your feedback. This will be available on demand. Most likely, it also will be on YouTube. Okay. But again, make sure you check us out. Second Thursday next month, I think it's November 12th. It'll be after the election. You guys need me to know. Get out there and do your due diligence and vote. Make sure you vote. Very important. Okay, please do it early. But again, we'll be here second Thursday. So on that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and want to share something with you when we exit out. But again, check out the TCE Summit. We're excited about it. I'll see you guys in this triple format on the 2nd, but knowing me, I might do something else later on. But all right, so with that being said, your career engineer says thank you so much for you comments and my YouTubers. What's up? LinkedIn, Facebook, love you. Watch party, hey. And those of you on TCE Now watching, push up. Always about the push up. All right. I will catch you guys next time. Check this out and let me know what you think.